we're back. I think. Hello. So, whoa, what's going on with my shirt?
Are you wearing a green shirt?
I don't think so. Maybe it's slightly
Is it green
greenish.
enough?
It might be green enough. So we'll be streaming. This looks like the semifinals of the roast tournament that's been going on all day.
Very much so.
And unfortunately, I'm not as versed in this game as I should be, even though I work on it.
What a better way, what a good way to find out.
Yes.
To become well versed.
Where'd everyone go?
Such an epic event. Where's the bomb?
I have no idea. There were people here. Why would it sign up? Okay. So yeah, if you haven't donated yet, or you've already donated, and you just have like a lot to give, feel free to follow the link at the top and give to kids with charity. It's good. I love how this logged out.
It is good to give to charity.
Hey, what's
That's
up?
right, Stove. Very, very nice.
Your shirt's
speech.
doing it too, so I don't feel like my shirt's that green.
I feel like you guys decided on the wrong color shirts to wear.
What? Not the best
I think
shirts.
it's the light. What if we turn the light back on? Did it get dark in here for Requiem? Is that what happened?
It just gets dark when people don't move.
It's because I walked in.
Is that better? Or shirts for?
Got the heart
Slightly
extra
better.
life. Extra life.
So, looks like we have number 24 versus number 05. So, number 24 is Compidacot versus Fish. And this is the semifinals, so it's going to be super mega hype.
Oh yeah, get hype.
Real
people.
hype.
Get hype.
Unfortunately, we don't know any of the names of any of the moves, so we're just going to be super hypey.
Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be a
I think
fishy
you're
match.
I think you watch more Street Fighter than I do, right?
Doesn't mean I'm better at commentating than you are.
I've never
So
tried, so we'll
powers
see.
combined.
We will see.
I mean, you look at all this swirly here; it's super hype.
I
Like,
know.
what do you feel about all this going on here?
It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful character.
That's Fish over there, but
You know,
the challenger over
based
here.
on brightness alone, the cleric I think would
Yeah, for sure. All right, this battle is about to explode.
Round 1, fight.
Leo just disappears.
I know, that is very.
Okay, he said fight, but
They're not. They're sizing each other
wow,
up.
this
This
is
is
I've never seen this before.
I know.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
here comes the mind games.
Footsies.
The footsies.
Look at that.
Oh, did you see that footsie right there?
Yeah, the pregame chat is amazing.
Oh my god, the tension.
Yeah. This is Stove right here next to me,
Yeah,
and I am the bomb.
the bomb.
Yes, I am the bomb. Gosh, can you believe Leo is questioning me? Wow.
It's just ridiculous.
I know, seriously.
Oh man, is there like a time limit on this? Oh no! Here we go.
Yes, Stove and the bomb. Oh, the match started.
So,
It's two range fighters.
it's like Kumpy has a range here, but he's just going right in there.
PvP Knight decided he does not want to use his crossbow. He'd rather hit him with it.
Fish doesn't.
Oh, he went to
the
sleep.
To sleep.
He's
fully healing.
buffing in front of him. He's saying, "Oh, you can't
Wow,
touch
what a
this."
taunt.
I know.
And these are the
Gosh.
kind of mind games I've been talking about, you know? It's just like you really want to get in your opponent's head. Oh, these stuns. I mean, this is a good strategy to just walk up in front of your opponent and shoot him in the face with a crossbow.
Right?
I'm sure there's some shield guard going on here.
Hey, it takes some courage to do that. So.
Let's see. This might be a long battle with this cleric healing.
I know, he's just healing right in front of him, saying, "You can hit me all you like."
I'll still stop being so Tourette's with the mouse clicking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too much? That's how I play this game. Like Tourette's. I almost just got fired there. So.
It's okay. But we wouldn't have our amazing commentary about each other.
Oh man, I mean, this is crazy.
I know. Oh, he got put to sleep again, it looks like.
So do we have any bets on this?
I know.
Do you want to put some money on this? Do you want to do a money match here?
I clearly think the healer's gonna win. What about you?
Fish, the healer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't choose him, so I mean.
So
too
that's
bad.
it.
You already lost, dude. I'm sorry.
We can
bro.
change. Oh man. We have some predictions from our.
I know. What do you guys think, stream? Who are you guys rooting for?
Call out for someone's getting wrecked.
Oh. See, look at that. I'm winning right now, dude. Man, he's sleeping. Your
I
dude's
think-
sleeping on
yeah.
the job. Come on.
But that build, that crossbow knife, if you do it properly, it's pretty good. And usually it's like a skilled build, so I feel like, Compy knows what he's doing, because he's picking up a more difficult build to do. You know?
Or he might be trying to impress the ladies.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing people do in Rose.
I know. Well, we'll find out, It depends.
So, if you're
He's got
feeling
puts
really
his-
hyped,
he's
it's a
falling-
good time to donate.
He's falling asleep again, man. He's falling asleep again. He's sleeping less, though, which is good.
Oh, no!
Look at that. And what happened?
It's over. It's over.
Yep. And the GG comes out.
GG.
This is what happens when you sleep on the job,
It's amazing.
You get beat.
Well, I'm sure you guys all saw that coming. We didn't.
It's not like someone's willing to bet their house and car.
So Fish moves on to the finals.
Yep.
Are we doing
Winners
double elimination
finals.
here? Maybe. So maybe he can come back up from the losers.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna go to round 2.
Oh, I'm stupid. Is this best of 3?
It
I'm the
probably
worst.
is.
Alright. Of course. I should have known.
Yeah, come on, man. Tournament.
It is a tournament. Well, you never know. You never know.
The other guy was sleeping on the job.
Yeah,
beans.
there was a lot of sleeping involved. I mean, do you feel like if you're in a battle, it's good to just go to sleep all the time? It just doesn't seem
it
like
could be part of the
a valid
strategy. Like it's just, hey, you're.
Maybe you gotta rest up.
I'm so confident I can just sleep in front of you, and you can't hit me or anything.
What do you think he's gonna have to do to beat the cleric this round in order to come back?
I guess shoot him more.
Where did he go wrong, guys?
I say,
Do you guys like some helpful strategy?
Yes, please. We're just hype men. It's like when you have 2 hype men, and
When you have 2 hype men, there's really
you
no
have no.
hype.
You usually have to have
They
a hype
cancel
man
out the
and a
hype.
knowledge man.
Okay.
Okay, make some room. There's cords. It's like a death trap in this room.
Yep.
Too much fun
it was
streaming.
planned for you, actually.
Okay, so I was watching you guys, listening to you guys, and you guys are definitely hype men. But let's talk some
Wow.
serious strategy
I
here
would
with
like
those
to.
guys, all right?
So I have read up on this build, but I forget everything about
So
it.
the cleric, if you're watching him, the sleep, he was putting the knight to sleep so in order for him to get rebuff and base everything so he can continue up with his buffs.
I thought
So that's
the
what a lot
knight
of
was
his
going to sleep.
No, he wasn't getting tired
Right?
because of the fight. It was
I thought he
because
was
of the
getting
fight.
bored,
Yeah, I
just
thought he
getting
was
a
just
nap.
tired. I thought he was
Like,
taunting him, like he was just like,
I'm
what
sure,
are you going to do?
I'm
just
sure
going to
deep
go to bed.
inside he's sitting at his computer taunting him. I gotcha. Time to go to sleep, son.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
you know? Yeah.
No, it's a valid strategy.
So each each person in these matches, they end up having a set amount of potions.
Mm-hmm.
So you
So
you
potions
saw
are allowed here.
you saw the potions
Okay.
being used, right? You saw over the cleric, like he's using his potions to heal. So the knight's actually doing quite a bit of damage to him, to the point where he's actually using potions. I didn't catch if the knight was actually using any potions. I was trying to laugh and listen in with you guys, and it was just crazy over there. So,
Well, I agree.
Maybe
This is
maybe the
pretty
knight
crazy.
is saving his potions for the next match.
well, ideally, right, because there's a limit. They come in, and each time they get in, it's best 3 out of 5 matches, so they get basically, or it's best 2 out of 3, I think is what it is.
Well, we're at semifinals, so I'm not sure if we're doing finals.
Leo,
yet.
look at me. Is it 3 out of 5 or 5 or 2
Leo-
or 3?
Leo's just laughing
He's just
at
over there
us
sitting
right
at
now.
his desk
I know,
laughing
he's
at me.
just like,
He's just
these
he
guys.
threw us to the wolves.
Okay.
I
you
don't
know.
know.
We're gonna go with the
Sadistic.
best 2 out of 3. I'm waiting to see if he looks at me and shakes his head. He's just ignoring us now. He's like those idiots.
I know, that's-
Just those idiots.
I know,
So
it's just
there's a
leave
limited
it.
amount of potions,
Everyone
but when they
just
get
wanna-
when they need them, they have potions that's supposed to last them the number of matches they need to go in. Yeah, he's over there laughing at us. So here we go. We're going back
Alright,
at it
there's
again.
no,
let's
let's
get in
get
here a
in.
little bit closer.
there's no stare down this time. It's just straight match.
Oh, look at this. He's buffing during the match.
So yeah, it's a speed run over to it.
It's so funny for me to hear you guys delaying.
So what is it? Is it 3 out of 5 or 2? It's best 2.
It's best out of 3.
Best out of 3. Okay.
So it's 2 out of 3.
So first 2.
Are the-
So
are the
this
finals?
is elimination for the knight if he loses this round.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And fish is probably a more. I'm not familiar with. Actually, I am familiar with a couple of. So fish, I think, is probably a little bit more skilled with the cleric classes. So he probably has an advantage against the knight. Though the knight is a stronger class, I think some of the player skill is going to come out in this one.
The advantage of the cleric over the knight is the cleric uses magic damage, and that's what the knight's weak at. Even
Right.
though they have the hit points to sustain it.
But it's an attrition game. He's not doing tremendous amount of damage. You can look at the damage in comparison. Like
Yeah.
you'll see the damage spike up a little bit, and then when he puts him to sleep and starts buffing, that's when he's basically protecting himself.
that blue column that you see appear on the knight, that's the shield reflect.
He
That's
is
probably
doing the
one of the
shield
most powerful things that a knight has is that the more you hit the knight, the more damage you're actually doing to yourself. But it only
So
lasts for
and,
like
and,
30
and the
seconds.
green and the green numbers that are popping up is
That's
fish
healing.
using his heal. So he's using his potions that he's given, right? He's got like a set amount of potions coming through. So we'll see how this goes. It should probably be a fairly similar fight. This is long, I would say, compared to some of the other ones I was watching, right? Like
This is it's fairly long,
okay.
but it's good because they're
I mean,
going back and
you
forth.
have a defense-based character and a healing-based character, so attrition's going to be your match qualifier here. Oh, that was a big critical hit.
It's a good fight though.
Here we go. See, so he's put him to sleep, so now he's going to rebuff,
Okay.
basically get all of his
Gets a
his
breather.
oomph back to him, and then he's just going to start tearing into him again.
I'm kind
Wow,
of surprised to see
okay.
that Knight's not using more of his shield skills to strip away the buffs from the cleric as they're fighting.
He seems to be using 3 of his skills. I'm looking at it. I'm noticing he's just using 3 of his offensive skills. Well, 2 of his offensive skills. I see or one of his offensives has a negative affecting. Is it a shield down or defense down?
There's a shield skill that he has that's like I think it's shield jab, but it's supposed to strip away one random buff.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a short cooldown, so I'm surprised to not see it coming
Often
out
more
a
often.
lot
Especially
more
since
often.
Well,
the
I
strength
know.
from the cleric is going to be
This is
the buffs.
incredibly
The
hype
back
right
of
now.
the
And I'm super hype. Some of
It's
the
definitely a good fight. It is.
And I
drawn out.
agree with Bender's mom in the sense that the crit rate on the cleric is actually doing really good and flop.
Oh.
So there we go.
And it's
So-
over.
So-
Yeah, and it's over. So now Leo's got to walk back over and give the poor knight a hug. So there it is. So there's a little bit of strategy for you guys. So
Thank
you
you.
guys can out. It's your turn. Hype.
Wow.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Hype.
It was very informative.
These guys.
These guys. I swear I work on this game. You know.
Yeah.
Oh man. So victory for fish.
So the next match we have I Won't Bite and Jeremy, which I guess we'll see. I'm not familiar with their classes
Okay.
to see what they're coming
It's,
into. See if the chat knows. I bet you the chat will tell us what classes each of them are.
So, chat, do you guys know what classes I Won't Bite and Jeremy is? Cool head.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Ooh,
to the
it's
knight versus
another
cleric.
knight versus
Oh
cleric.
wow. Okay. So
So
we could have a cleric. What's that
what are
like?
you guys hoping to see in
The
that?
cleric sounds like a dueling death of boredom kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's like,
so that would be
debuff,
generally
debuff,
like a 20-minute match.
I have a feeling it could be long, though some of the clerics do have, and then builds are definitely important, gear and equipment, stats, everything. So it depends, though Fish is a very strong character, he's been playing for God knows forever. So he knows the class very well, he's part of the kind of the community segment that actually helps with kind of feedback and improvements on stuff. So I think he knows a lot about the game in order to be able to kind of make use of all of that. Yeah, I have a feeling the cleric versus knight. It's a long fight, but I think the clerics generally have the advantage going up against the knight. There's
So-
Leo with his pompy hat.
So just to inform the watchers from other games that are joining us right now, not from
This
my own
moment.
personal.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Like you said, potions they have like a limit.
So there's a limit. So when they come into the match, they're basically getting a set number of potions they can
Okay.
use throughout the match. So it's an attrition issue. They don't
Do you know what
after
that
every
limit is,
after
or-
every single fight they don't get more. I'm not completely up on the numbers on that.
Okay.
I just know that there's a cap.
Okay.
So after this match, they'll get refresh potions to go into their next match. So we're probably gonna see a very similar strategy, but like Leo said when he was in here, that the knight using some of the shield skills should actually stand probably a better chance, which ultimately means just a longer match.
Right.
But the cleric's more likely will win. 5 hit points.
Well, I think the knight's gonna win personally.
So there's our numbers. 5 hit points and 5 MP. I did my research. I was part of those conversations. I just didn't know what the numbers were. So we'll probably see a very similar damage selection. Crit on for Rose is probably one of the bigger things. When a PvP match, if you get those crits and they hit and land, they're painful. So as much as it is player skill, like some of the stat builds are without sounding cheesy, they're critical, but putting in crit into your build or
Unfortunately, you
focusing on
sounded
it, right? It helps a lot. I noticed the distance on these two when they're fighting. They're not hugging hands.
Yeah, so
I noticed with
is it
the
because we
fight with
pointed it out the last match?
right with a couple
It's,
and Fish, they were like face to face.
I know.
This has a little bit of distance. I'm not seeing any big crit numbers.
So what's the purpose
I'm
of
looking at the damage though. You can see that the knight is definitely hitting much harder. So we'll see. There's a bit of oomph. 3,000 hit.
They love your hair. They think it's beautiful.
I love my hair too.
His hair-
Speaking of hair, I hear we're gonna cut your hair off, right?
We're shaving your head.
Oh, yeah. If we get 5,000 donated, I am willing to have my head shaved on stream,
Wow.
Do we get to shave it and do whatever we want with it?
if you like.
Okay. Could
I
be
mean,
fun.
Whatever floats your
Could
boat.
be, well, a lot of things that float boats, but
Yeah.
mainly water.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, guys asking to try to avoid putting any of the characters around here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, that's for the chat.
Yeah, that's what the chat is.
Sorry.
Scoot in a little bit on them. Need your
Yeah, just-
clickety mouse.
Just don't click on them.
You can help out Knight a bit, you know? I mean, I know you're rooting for him, so.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Oh, crushed.
I would say it's a very similar strategy.
That was a little quicker this time.
Very similar strategy.
Nice hair, dude.
Oh man, this is great.
Yeah.
All this
We
confidence
should do
boosting on
a
my
herbal
hair.
essence commercial with you right
So
now.
Great.
I would love to hear from the community when it's a priest versus or cleric versus cleric fight. Like what are the strategies? I would assume it would be the buffs in terms of timing and everything. In the past, it's always been timing with clerics. When clerics are fighting each other, it's all about timing skills, timing buffs,
Mhm.
timing rebuffing, timing the sleeps and everything.
Alright, I apologize about the chat window. I'll pay more attention this time.
So is there any benefits to the knight running up to the cleric and saying, I'm up in your face, I'm gonna wreck you?
I guess
No,
depends
it's
on
more
your
skill
book.
distance. They probably both clicked in, and they just happened for whatever case. They probably both clicked in near Leo,
Okay.
and ended up in the same locations. Where clicking on the character and activating a skill will rush you towards them,
Mhm.
and will stop where the skill distance is and cast. So it's
Okay.
probably just whoever their clicking strategy is or their skill strategy might be. We'll see what happens. happens. The Knights have to change up a little bit of strategy on this, but it's still a very tough fight for them. Okay, so there's an idea in terms of to be annoying, like that. You know, timing your stuns basically right after you get debuffed, or very soon after you get hit with a debuff.
Okay.
Is
So
then you
getting
stun
your
that. You
buffs
get make
back
it
up
buff.
right away.
You
Yeah.
stun them so they're not pegging you while you're doing it, and then
Yeah.
you can come out. Hopefully, it reduces the damage overall you're taking.
Makes sense.
So I'm seeing higher numbers this time from the cleric. So some of the debuffs probably affected the knight probably early on though.
Does it have a pink cloud on his feet? Or a dark
I can't
cloud?
tell from this distance. He's got glowy feet, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that little pink mist at his feet, that's a magic defense down.
Okay.
So his magic defense is weaker than it even is normally. Being a knight, they have the weakest amount of magic defense, so it's like the natural enemy of a magic user.
Mhm.
And the battle cleric build can be pretty destructive.
Fierce, as he's taking it to the face there. Because you can see like the damage when he basically gets put to sleep, that the buffs and the damage gets put out, like he's just soaking a bunch of damage and not giving anything. So the cleric's able to kind of take a moment and pause, let natural region kind of take in and poke him in the eye.
Lasts a while though.
Well, yeah, the cleric fights. It's gonna be interesting, cleric versus cleric in your finals, because it's gonna be a potentially long fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how were these knights doing up in the earlier brackets? Were they not facing clerics, or they were?
I'm trying to remember offhand. I don't remember a lot of what the bracket pairings were, but we've had 5 knights in the match so far, and these are the 2 that have actually survived this
There
far.
we go.
Okay.
Cleric 2-0 again.
Cleric again.
Sweet.
So we have a cleric
So
finals.
it's gonna be
cleric off.
cleric off. Is that a thing?
That just does not sound right.
No, it's gonna be cleric match next. I mean, cleric knight match.
So it's gonna be a fish. It's gonna be fish versus I won't
Is it
bite.
cleric?
Versus- yeah. No,
I guess that's
it's-
good for fish if
it's
you won't
gonna
bite.
be
Oh.
Yeah, versus I won't bite.
Oh, we're gonna do it the other
Oh,
one.
yeah,
it's
we're
gonna be
doing the
Jeremy
losers-
versus
losers
Kumquat, that's
finals,
right.
right?
Okay.
Should be.
So knight on knight versus first, and then we'll do the cleric. Here comes Leo, going to come and correct us, set
I know,
us,
he's-
set the tone.
We have a third place match to do, which would be the 2 knights.
Yeah, we're gonna do that first,
So we're
right?
gonna do that one first.
They just corrected me on that.
Yeah.
So
Somebody's paying attention to the brackets over here.
Trying to.
Trying to.
I mean, I gotta pay attention to something since you guys are doing all the commentary, so.
So another couple minutes, we'll get set up. In the
So
meantime,
how would you say that name? Kupayakot?
Kupiakat?
I think it's complicat.
Kupayakot?
I think it's an
Is
I.
it an
Is it
L?
an I or an L? I don't know. This giant screen over here is kind of fuzzy.
English,
Right.
please.
Well, some guy versus Jeremy. That's what's going on.
Thank you for Jeremy for using a name that we
Yeah.
can pronounce.
Yeah. You're They think we're random commentators.
Sure, we're definitely random commentaries. I was under the impression Leo would be in here. So.
Definitely random.
Yeah, I feel random.
I'm really
So
surprised.
random.
I'm surprised there's probably not, like, the discussion in the chat is kind of some of the build information. If you're using charm or ent. The ent builds are handy, or I guess I would say it's an older build because ent was so powerful for stats and damage. Charm has a lot of effect now with the game, where it didn't have a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Right.
Where charm actually affects quite a bit. So having a bit of charm, if not a significant amount of charm, actually will benefit you in player versus player a lot more than it used to. As we stare at the peaceful serene of rose and their bright colors.
Sadly, I am from this game, but I'm only like,
Well,
I'm like 1-1-1. The problem is I program, so it's like, you make me do all the non-skill balancing stuff.
Homeless.
yeah.
You're homeless. Whatever.
I'm slowly working my way up though. So it's like if you want a PvP, you gotta be like 230 around there. It's just like
You need to be.
I'm at the
above
point where I
200.
can PvP in the lower brackets, but there's just nobody there
Right.
to actually. do
We'll
it
level,
with
you up because I know you've been playing quite a bit recently.
I'm 111
Okay.
right now, so I just haven't had time to play it.
The jump to 120 is not horrible. The jump to 120 to like 170 is can be painful time wise, but.
Alright.
I agree with the commentary of the players. They're saying you're here to just show off your beautiful hair.
He is our pretty boy.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he's not really the pretty boy. The other we got one of.
You trying to say you look
No,
better
I'm
than-
not. I'm definitely not the pretty boy, but
So ashamed.
his hair is gorgeous though.
So
It
ashamed
is,
working
it is.
on Rose. It's just
You
like
know-
everyone's like, who's this noob?
You don't know how well he takes care of his hair.
Yeah.
So we're getting set up here with the two knights. Knight 24 is going to end up being Complicot, or whatever you want to pronounce him. Cumpy. We're going to call him Cumpy.
Cumpy.
His
Yes.
name's Chris. They said on the chat.
Chris.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Somebody read that. So it'll be Chris versus Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy's going to be knight. Is that 11? Yeah, 11.
What if they're trolling us and his name is not Chris?
What if his name? Yeah. What if his name is?
Yeah.
What if?
We will move closer to the fight once it gets set up. We'll step in there. Not too close. We don't want to get poked in the head. Somebody just called you a prostitute in the chat. I just wanted. Did you read that?
Yeah, I read that. I'm just,
Are you? I mean,
Hurt.
are you hurt?
There's
Deep
nothing,
down?
there's
Deep
nothing,
down?
nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I don't have beautiful hair like Stove here, you know.
Sometimes-
So like,
Sometimes
I
you
just
need
can't-
extra money.
So in the chat, those who are watching the stream or whatnot, who are you guys rooting for? Who do you think is going to have the better chance on this? We want to hear your input.
Oh yeah. So 24 is Chris. Jeremy's at 11.
30 seconds.
So getting ready, waiting. So both knights should have come back in with the potions again, reset up. So it's going to be another fight. So both of them are kind of even shields. That's kind of how it's set up. Everything should be somewhat
Night
even.
off.
Night off.
Is that a night off? Is that how we're calling this fight? It's a night off.
Ooh, long range.
Yeah. So you saw a little bit of the strategy in terms of patience with the classes waiting to get in that first
Right.
hit.
So that'll make all the difference here.
It
Since
makes
it's
a
pretty
little
close
bit
build.
of difference. I mean, it'll compensate a little bit. It gives a slight advantage early on. Damage numbers seem to be fairly even. They probably have fairly comparable builds. It looks like based on the damage.
They are also both knight reps for the classes, so they both know their classes very well.
And
That's probably how they got this far.
Yeah.
It's like they're just trading blows.
I know.
It looks like a game of ping pong here or something.
It really is.
That's right, Black Swan. There is nothing wrong with that.
I'm not seeing the crit, so there's not a lot of that charm build in probably
Mhm.
each of these characters. They're whittling. It's funny because high hit point characters doing like 200 damage at the high end of a piece.
So, the stream thinks you're both pot smokers. What do you guys
Why
have to
would
say
you?
about
Why
that?
would you
Well,
say that?
No. No.
Why does it have to come to that? It's probably
I'm just naturally stupid is really what it comes down to. It's born this way. What are you talking about? So this is kind of what we expected, right? The next two matches are going to be very similar in terms of just the
Very
long,
fight.
drained out. Like it's going to be probably the first matches. We'll probably see both sides use up a fair amount of their potions.
See, I
Going
would've-
through
They'll
them.
go
If-
for all their potions and probably they'll just sit there and punch
Yeah.
each other.
I would have thought
Well,
this would
it's
go
just the idea with the amount of hit points they
quicker.
have and like the smaller damage because they're basically both soaking quite a bit of each other's damage.
Yeah. So I kind
it's
of
just
looked,
gonna be a whittle
I kind of looked
effect.
at the two of them. One of the builds, I'm not gonna say who. One of the builds sacrificed a little bit of their defense, a little bit of their HP, so they can have a more attack power. And it's actually a considerable amount more attack power, given the difference.
I'm not noticing much damage difference between them, even with the slight builds there. Like
Because the other one went for a little bit more HP and a little bit more
Oh.
defense.
Okay,
So
so the
it's gonna
compensators-
offset.
It cancels out.
But if a crit comes into play,
Charm, baby, charm.
It'll jump that damage up. So it'll be those little differences and choices they make in skill usage.
they're starting to slow down here. I'm noticing the
Yeah.
skills, the buffs, so they're probably
Oh,
running out of
the
potions.
buffs,
Probably
yeah.
running out
Probably
of
out of MP. They're probably now at this point just like
Yeah.
praying the other person falls over soon.
Yeah.
It's okay, but you can see the fire is still burning in them.
Let it run for a bit.
Yep. Yeah, these matches, you go class on class, they're going to be longer than some of the other stuff. A lot of the balances between classes is shifted around, making the class versus class stuff. If they're separate classes, a little bit more active. Where the class versus class stuff, it's definitely attrition based.
And the reflect is working against ranged as well, not just melee attacks. It's like all damage, right?
Yeah, actually, I believe it is all damage. There we go. Here's some bigger hits.
Oh wow.
Even the criticals, it's funny. Like they're poking. You can see it's just small stuff.
I'm definitely losing my mind right now. This is incredibly hype. I would say I need to sit down if I wasn't already sitting down.
So the fourth person is
Yes.
Leo that's coming in and chatting. He obviously knows a lot about the game. Obviously, he's responsible for all the skills and stats and everything.
I agree. Leo should have the chair.
He should be sitting here.
I told him that a couple times.
We wanted him in here, but he's at his computer managing.
He's running
his
it,
tournament, so it'd be difficult to have him in here.
But
He runs in. He gets the tournament started. He runs in here and he corrects us and tells us what we're wrong.
But he also laughs at us from his desk.
Right.
It's true. He does laugh a
He's
lot.
like, look over here, and he's just
He chuckles.
he's crying. Yeah.
And I'm sure David in
I'm pretty
Genesis
sure-
is also listening on the stream, and he's
Yeah.
probably laughing quite a bit at us.
Right.
It's all right. We'll get him back later.
This is definitely a cruel joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably like, it'll be
This is
funny.
his way of
It'll
getting
be
back.
funny. Let's put everyone who doesn't know what they're talking about in a room together.
Hype machines, all hype machine.
That's good. At least you guys find humor in all of this funny.
We may be laughing as well.
Yeah.
Just kind of laughing and crying.
It's amazing how it doesn't seem like the damage has changed a whole lot on the high end, but the
Yeah.
low end damage has changed since they've lost buffs
Right.
by a little bit. That's good. I'm glad you're laughing at us too, Genesis.
Thank you. Well, we can.
So those that don't know,
people-
Genesis has been. There we go.
Oh.
Genesis has been part of the Rose community. He actually works on Rose, one of our programmers / engineers.
Sure, you should come in and join us some more.
Oh, I'm here. No one has to scoot over. Commentate
no,
from
you
far.
just-
I
you
know
should come on
even
over,
less
come
than
on
you
over.
guys do.
And we can move our big egos over and get you in on this.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
that's hopefully okay. I've already been on
See-
camera like for 2
That's
hours.
fine. Come on over. Come on
They
over.
don't want to see us. That's
One
for
more
sure.
person.
Well, they want to see. They want to see Stove. The rest of us, we can move out of the way.
There's actually more than 3 of us.
Yeah, I'm actually here. Just see. Just I don't.
So Chris had won that match.
Yes.
Cool. We can see a third of your face.
Just put this here.
There you go.
There you go, Shark. That's our 4th representative.
Can't wait in the future we just work with like shark humanoid people
Right.
like in the office. Like if
I-
you could genetically alter yourself to be half shark, would you do it?
Shark Girl? Can we call you Shark Girl? Is that
That
how
would be
it?
fantastic.
Yeah,
I can
that's-
still live in the ocean.
Okay.
No. I
Except
don't.
there's no internet there, so maybe not.
I don't want the thought of geting attacked every day.
I thought there was internet down there. Like there's a big like cord that goes across the Atlantic. Like it's
There is. That is where the internet is,
yeah,
right?
So you could be a
So
shark
that'd be
down
the
near
best.
that.
Absolutely.
Internet troll.
And like
That's
there's a
the
camera
goal.
you can watch like sharks just biting on the internet.
Yeah.
Like that could be you.
Some of the conversation in there is they're saying, I guess the psychics comments about the higher attack or the higher strength build should win. I don't know necessarily. I would say versus the higher attack build, a strong crit based defensive build would actually probably slide them up a little bit, but it would be still a very long fight. But the higher attack damage, once the buffs wear out, once you're running out of MP, you're going to struggle, and that higher attack damage is going to help you long term in a fight like this. It got very quiet there. Did I get too serious?
You did.
Did I get too
Yeah.
serious? We start talking about Shark Girl again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that.
You scared me.
Sorry
It's
guys,
just like-
too serious.
You should go out there with Leo. No, I'm just kidding.
Go sit next to him. We'll laugh at you guys.
Yeah, you guys can both laugh.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, they're starting. They're starting.
Hey, this looks familiar.
I do like how Jeremy's putting on the buff a little, like a second later than Chris lasts that much longer.
Which does matter to some extent. I mean, it's seconds, but you're doing the battle.
I mean, like he's
attrition.
doing it before they even start
Right.
fighting, so he's getting the benefits of that.
playing Watch the Knights, when they turn to do one of their skills or buffs, it turns them around almost. It looks like.
They don't know their abilities. I'm gonna
Oh,
call it out every time they do that.
So it looked like there that Chris just took a bit of an additional hit. It looked like a time delay. I don't know if he was lagging there or waiting for skills to time her out or whatnot, but those are the things that matter in a fight like this. And a handy block is also nice to help and compensate.
Leo's coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
there we
laughing
go.
at us. He's like, oh,
Something-
these
he
guys.
said
I gotta-
something wrong.
I gotta come and correct them.
No, I'm not correcting you on anything. It's actually an observation that I just made is that both of these knights are intentionally keeping themselves at range of each other, and neither is willing to go up to each other to use their close range skills. So it's a battle of who's better at being ranged, because the second either of them get close to each other, all the shield skills that they can use on each other would just probably wreck each other, and they don't want to risk that
Are the range skills
uncertainty.
stronger, or are they battling in attrition?
They're pretty much going to be battling attrition.
Okay.
The advantages of having the shield skills would strip each other of their buffs, but they're going to be
Which
at
in a
random.
fight like in a fight like this, you wait long enough, they're gonna run out of buffs and MP, and both sides will run out of buffs and MP, right?
Not for most of the buffs. The
Yeah, we
buffs
need
will-
more hype men.
The buffs should last for
We
the
need
most
more
part
hype men.
throughout. There's
Oh,
the
we need
short-term
more.
buffs like the shield reflect. That
Would you
one
like my
will
share?
that one will help
Good.
give an offensive advantage. There's the protection or the guard skill, which will
Oh my God.
reduce the damage that they can take. But those are short-term, and they do make a difference. But like the major buff, like their attack up, their
Are they like
HP,
2 archers?
those ones last
Two
for
knights.
that'll last long
Crossbows?
over
Yeah.
this battle. But it's
Talk about
fun.
why they're all using
It's fun to watch, and
this
neither of them wants to step up to each
different.
other to see which buffs they can strip off of each other, because it's random. It's totally random. So they can lose a buff that doesn't matter as much to them.
And
or
they're
one.
the fear of losing a better buff on myself in
Exactly.
that sense, so they're staying range.
So it's funny to watch. It's basically just a slapping game at this point.
Yes. It literally looks like they're playing ping pong to some extent. Like I just see that beautiful arc of the white ball going across on both sides.
We're playing pong.
Goodbye,
Bye bye,
everyone.
shark lady.
We just lost Shark. Have a seat. Join us,
Yeah,
Leo.
come on.
Join us.
Community still doesn't know what I look like, and we're gonna leave it that way for a
Is
bit.
that
Is
that
this true,
true,
community?
really?
Yeah, maybe
Do
for
you
Christmas.
guys
we'll
not
see-
Wow.
know
see
what
happens.
Leo looks like?
It's
Nope.
okay, you're not missing out much.
Oh,
No.
That's unfortunate because
He's not as beautiful as Stove.
Yeah, I can tell you he doesn't have the beautiful hair Stove does. I'm
In-
sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
play-
have the golden locks.
I'm gonna play XCOM later tonight, and I made a Leo character that looks like you, so maybe I should put a
Oh.
helmet on it.
It'll give them something to imagine.
Yeah. Maybe I should get rid of that one for tonight.
Put a big old scar on his face, just to-
Maybe we should just drag Leo into here and show
I
him.
also like the comment that Slow Bob just made was the distance, the walk between the two characters, because they've got range. The first one to initiate that distance is actually going to lose a little bit of time, right? Because like we were commenting in the first fight, the first hit actually there was probably like a second and a half difference between the next person, where the other guy ended up getting his hit. I think it was Jeremy got the first hit in that first match, and then Chris returned volley.
Yeah.
Well, that second half, that literally means he's a second and a half behind all of his skills, all of his attack, all that damage. So he has to compensate time-wise. So taking the steps to move in would actually add more time,
Yes.
more time gap in terms of the DPS stuff.
And
Hey, do you know that you
Nobody's willing
have
to
to
do
collect your daily reward is waiting there for you?
Hey,
Do you know that little blinky
I
box?
kind
that
of like that. You know?
Yeah, we added that
Yeah.
recently.
I remember when they were working on
Premium
it, the
update.
premium the version that I saw originally of what it was this giant
Yeah.
box. Like it was
It was
it was
You
enormous.
couldn't
It was like
miss
it was as big as the map because
We really wanted
people
you to
miss
click on it.
Right, we really wanted to make sure you were there to click on it.
Players are saying they do know what you look like.
Ooh.
Some do.
Some do.
Some do.
Some have been by the office. Some have been around and come and visited,
And some are really, really good internet stalkers.
Yeah, you're creepy.
Oh,
You guys are creepy.
man.
I don't know why you gotta be so creepy.
My name is
but
John Smith.
Do you have a girl named Pocahontas?
No, but for the story, yes.
So there's a duel going on.
Oh!
There we go.
Ooh, Chris. No.
Which one
Same
was
thing.
that?
Jeremy went.
Oh, Jeremy went down.
Jeremy went down that one.
We'll
She
play
thought
it.
it was the other way around.
So a lot of these have been just total blowouts here. Just
I
2-0.
understand.
Well, I wouldn't say total blowouts. It's been kind of
I mean they're
evenly
close,
matched,
but I mean
right?
like blowouts in the sense that like
one side always wins. 2-0, 2-0.
yeah, they're 2-0s.
Let me look at the. I love this site. The R01 guys use it for the the USRC.
Oh yeah.
But I love this
It's
challenge.
Challenge.
Fantastic.
It must be a
site.
French site, challenge.
Challenge.
But you can see
Challenge and the
Challenge.
ultimates.
no show -1. So we got 2. Yeah, they've all gone 2-0.
Wow.
Well, here's
Okay.
1, 2 and 1.
Wow.
All right.
But they've all literally have gone 2-0.
Interesting.
It just goes.
So
to
maybe if
show
you
how
lose
well
that,
they know
maybe
their
if you
class.
lose that first one, it's just demoralizing and it makes it difficult to win the second one. I don't know. It would make me more angry. I would hit buttons harder and faster, and that would probably make me lose
Right,
the
yeah,
second match. Right?
absolutely.
I'd be like, oh, button smash.
If it doesn't work, do what
Just
you're doing,
go
but harder.
unhinged.
Right, do it the
Exactly,
harder.
just mash harder.
Right. So now we got the 2 clerics coming up here next.
Right. Now, do you think this will be longer than the night battle, or?
They had very similar builds, so I have a feeling that yes, they're gonna be. Yes, it'll be interesting to see how this one goes though, because I can see it going very one-sided and very quick potentially with the clerics, but at the same time, if they're, I don't know much about I Won't Bite, so I think it's hard to kind of talk about like skill builds and stats and like how he kind of plays and whatnot. So it could be an equally long fight, but I think any time you get the class versus class and it's the same class, they're going to be a longer fight. I remember years ago, Rose's PvP was like 2-second fights.
Wow.
Right.
Because you would jump in and the first one to hit stun. And I remember the first tournaments we were doing, it was like people were like we had to move them away so they couldn't see each other so far off the map because if you would click on the person, the first person to hit their skill, like whoever was like that like quickie twitch and reflect, like I got him. Like it was
It's
it. Like
over.
you would stun him, you would walk over to him, beat him down, slap him down, be done with it. So the PvP in Rose has changed a lot to make
Yeah,
it a
it's
bit more
phenomenal.
dynamic. I mean, we just had that was like a 4-minute fight.
Did you guys see that?
I did see that.
Invisible.
Leo's
Leo.
trying to be a
Yeah,
sneaky.
Leo. Do you guys see it?
Is he blitzing around the map?
Yeah, he is. He's trying to jump around. I think.
I'm trying to see what we got set up here.
And yeah, just remember this stream is for a good cause. So if you feel like giving,
Yes.
link scrolling right now.
Everything is for the children.
And remember, we'll shave his head, which is
He really needs a haircut, guys.
Yeah.
He really needs a
I
haircut.
do. I mean,
Do it for the
this is
kids.
the opportunity for me to finally get one.
yeah. What was it? Was that a 1,000, right? Like you took a shower for the first time in like months.
Yeah,
Which was
that's
thank you for that,
yeah.
guys.
At
Now
1500,
let's
we
get
were
this-
actually able
this
to throw
guy,
his chair away.
yeah.
Shaved
get that
up.
chair.
I mean, I finally got the beard gone and everything. You know,
Right.
like that was just here for the longest time.
So Adam equals Fish. Rose's community is interesting because everybody knows everybody by their first name.
Right.
It's not the Knicks. It's the name. I didn't realize that Fish's name is Adam. I've always known him as just Fish. Yeah, we'll get into it. You'll see Claire once they move in a little bit. This fight shouldn't be at such range potentially. Oops.
Oh yeah. I was gonna move in when it starts up.
Let's get a close up of Leo.
There you go.
We
Hey,
show what Leo looks
How
like.
you doing, Leo?
I know.
Leo actually looks
Okay,
exactly
fine.
like his avatar. He wears a yellow suit too.
He does. We're pretty sure he drives a taxi.
Yeah. Oh, put to sleep right away.
So this is some of the
Sleep.
this is some of like the strategy. It's you
Yeah.
you put them to sleep and it's going to return like they'll return the sleeps back and forth and get the buffs. But it is some of that older style of like the first hit, the first person to slow somebody down from
Did
doing.
you guys just
I
hear
give you a
that?
heads up. What did you just call us?
Leo just
Oh,
came in
that
and
should be a good
said,
fight.
"I don't drive a taxi to work."
Oh, he really does, guys.
Yeah.
He really does drive a taxi. To
And I don't wear a yellow suit.
No, that's right.
So there's the sleep
Covered in
again.
the
Whoa.
blood of my enemies.
So I've seen the sleep twice. I haven't seen it return. There we go. A little bit of silence. I like the little black dots. It's an interesting kind of subtle effect. If you're really paying attention, you can see the sleep or the silence go off.
So are there diminishing returns when you use sleep multiple times?
Actually, yes, we have implemented that.
Okay.
The more times that you're put to sleep, you will generate a resistance that'll last for a while. That should overlap with the timer of if you keep doing it constantly. So strategically, they should wait a few seconds longer before
Okay.
the next time they use it to increase their chances of it being successful.
Okay.
Yes, and Cleric 5 is Fish, and Cleric 18 is I Won't Bite. But I do believe he does bite. Just saying.
Only when you ask nicely.
Well, I'm sure he's trying to bite fish right now.
Yeah. But he keeps putting him to sleep.
I've seen the silence. I didn't see the silence used a whole lot, though. I didn't. It was difficult from the distance we're sitting here and all the effects. Rose has a lot of effects. There's a lot of things going on. The characters look like they're constantly on fire.
It's their
There
spirit.
we go.
It's their burning spirit.
One had a little bit of silence, and the one put to sleep. There we go. The silence is back on him. There's a lot of the clerics. That's a lot of like, no, stop, wait, I'm gonna do my buffs. Stop, wait, it's my turn to do damage. The returns it like, stop, no, it's my turn. Silence, please, no.
Hold on,
skills.
I need to stop myself from bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
Chill out a bit, homie. I got this.
Yeah, I was looking at the difference of their stat builds, and they're very similar, but with a couple major differences, and it'll be interesting to see how stat-wise it might play out, but their skill build is pretty different as well. I've seen both of their playstyles throughout the day, and one's a little bit more self-supportive than the other, and the other is just more offensive. So it's going to be interesting to see how well it actually puts up. You can see that.
I can see Fish is doing quite a bit of heals here.
Yeah.
That's how he's
Which I
doing.
saw him in the other fight, which I didn't see I Won't Bite do as much in terms of stopping to heal himself in the other fights.
We're not seeing him do it all too much right now either. However, you do notice that he doesn't seem to need to, because most of the attacks that he's taking are being absorbed by his shield.
Yeah, I'm seeing the block.
His mana shield. Be either blocking or the mana shield. When you see those purple numbers come up, that means that his mana shield took it. So he's not actually taking physical damage. It's all being absorbed by his mana shield. When you see those yellow numbers, that means he took physical damage. So Fish looks like he's
It doesn't have the mana shield actually. It doesn't look like he's
not relying on it.
right.
The downside to using the mana shield is that it does consume quite a bit of MP. So if you cast it like mid-combat, unless you have a high regeneration rate, it drains you faster than anything else.
So it's better to heal yourself than to cast a mana shield.
Potentially, yeah. Plus, there's some secondary effects that healing can give you that are longer lasting, like restore. It'll actually give you a few second period of a higher HP regeneration rate, and you'll just be naturally restoring faster than some DPS that can come in on you.
Looking at the damage done, you can definitely tell that Fish is taking a lot more damage. So it's going to be an issue of timing skills, getting the right, and then the MP drain on I Won't Bite. This is another long fight.
This could last a while. Even if they run out of potions at this point, if they have a good enough build to recover their skill usage or just damage done, neither one may go down anytime soon.
They want you on,
They want you on
camera.
They like you better,
Yeah,
actually.
they like you a lot better because you know what you do.
You get your hand
You
further
are
across.
the real hype man.
There you
He's
go.
very nice,
Bye.
trying to-
So you've seen his hand.
There you go.
Now
You've now
just-
seen his hand.
His face looks exactly like that. So.
Yeah.
Just like a big hand.
Just put some hair on the
with like
hand and you got his
protruding fleshy
face.
nubs.
Just put
You
it
just,
here.
yeah, just
Yeah.
draw a happy face.
It seems like it's slowing down. It seems like the fight is actually slowing down a bit. Both sides are spending a bit more time with the heals and the buffs. Damage is a little slower. Go ahead.
Probably a little bit more thought coming into how can I change, obviously, what's not working.
How can I stop clicking buttons? My fingers are starting to cramp.
So it's an endurance match.
Yeah,
right?
it's
like,
first one to run out of MP.
but I mean, like endurance in the sense that your hand starts cramping
Oh.
up.
Because I can see I Won't Bite looks like more times than not is taking more damage consistently.
But he's been
But
soaking a
he's-
lot on a lot more.
Yeah, so he's now taking damage. The shield is down now.
Right.
So probably either running out of MP or stopped relying on the shield
Yeah.
for
that's-
other choices.
I hope,
Oh, it's back up.
Yep.
I hope one of these guys isn't like a smoker, has to go out like
Or
or
long
maybe
break,
use the
they're like,
bathroom
ready to
or
go.
something.
I know, I need to take a little break.
I hope you guys all use the bathroom before this
Did
match.
you just set timers on these matches, or they just kind of until somebody wins?
It was originally stated that the match is going to have a 5-minute cap, but being that this is the absolute final round, I kind of want to make sure that there's an actual winner.
Yeah.
So this could go
winners.
all night.
Yeah.
All night.
This will just finish out the rest of our stream.
Yeah.
What you
Alright.
should do, what you should do is just knock them both out and then have big words. Leo wins, and And that's all, folks.
At some point, I'll just clear all their buffs just to see who can punch harder.
You just go up and you punch them both. Fatality. No.
Fish taking some time to rebuff, heal himself up.
There's a good stun right there.
Yeah, it's a really good stun. Especially if he just had him locked too.
So how much money is on the line? It's like $5,000
For the winner?
Yeah.
Peso? A
Yeah,
peso?
I think come by the office and pick it up though.
Yeah.
Well, we might not have it
Don't,
by
you
then.
might have somebody actually come by the office and try picking you up.
Yeah. Well, you have to be quick though, because it expires if.
Tonight at midnight.
Yeah.
So, Demal, do you think?
There we go.
Ooh,
So Fish actually took that
wow.
one.
winner.
Fish
Wow.
take it.
Fish
Like,
takes the first
GG
round.
and GG goes down.
Do you think we'll see Rose at Evo next year?
No.
No.
Sorry.
Not at all.
No, you don't think so?
I would like it, but
Yeah.
it's-
I would too. Heard Chris G was gonna play. He was gonna pick
Yeah.
up a cleric after seeing
there's
this.
Those were a
no
couple
final
good
boss spammer.
final
Oh.
kind of last minute stuns by Fish. They kind of,
Yeah. Oh,
Bounce
look,
off the side.
Leo comes back in. Let's show him what Leo looks like.
he runs like that, people. In real life, he runs really. I mean,
he does.
Yeah.
he's like head
He
down and
is
just
really
he scurries like a rodent. It's amazing.
It's like he
Just look at-
crossfits
look
or
at his-
something.
Leo, you're gorgeous.
It's so beautiful.
Are you wearing a flesh mask?
See.
Are you wearing a human face?
If he actually took off his glove, the hand you see would be exactly what you guys saw on stream not too long ago.
Right.
But like Leo was saying, is that the mana shield, using that and just that drain on that mana probably affected that outcome for him, because it seemed like they were
Yeah.
pretty even. And you get 2 stuns right away, and it's just like you lock him down and just punch him in the face a bunch. But having no mana to come out of it, it didn't seem like he could recover from it.
Seems like the stream is agreeing with that. Saying,
The stream agrees that Leo is right, and the rest of us are just.
oh, they agreed with that a long time ago. It's no contest.
So I know Genesis was doing the streaming for the most part of the afternoon. Has everybody been watching it over there? The Rose community was kind of paying attention to that stream in the
The
tournament. for
far
most part.
superior stream of
The,
people who know what they're
well,
talking.
I mean, it's all Rose stuff. So like that community is definitely gonna
Right.
watch their stream, watch
Absolutely.
their PvP.
I'm glad you're on the stream now. You know.
Not watching us play Gauntlet earlier, right?
No.
But dang it, people, we're doing it for the kids.
Right.
For the kids.
Don't forget, I was gonna do this, and I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. We got some time. We'll pull this up. The Rose shirts.
Oh my god.
You guys
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen them?
The new
The
design
The
is so
moldy
beautiful.
is amazing, and
I-
then you could get the phone case or whatever.
I just want those. I want those on me all the time.
Actually,
love those shirts.
The Fox one the most.
Really?
I like the Fox one the most.
Really?
Have you seen the back of them where it's like, it's the bag?
No,
Like,
I have
oh,
not
it's
at
incredible. I'm gonna wear that until I die.
Okay, here we go. Back
Oh,
to the
here we
fight.
go.
Oh, put to sleep right away.
This was the exact same. Is it the same? No, it actually reversed. I think it was the Fish ended up getting got hit with the sleep or the stun. I think it was that last match first.
So, right, is this also best of 3 or are you going to 5 for the
It's
finals?
best of 3.
Okay.
It's all still best of 3. If I had thought more about it in the future, we could have changed like different match setups. But yeah, they're all listed as best of 3 on the
Okay.
tournament site.
Okay. So this could be the end here.
It actually looks like from the builds too that the Fish may have actually a slighter quicker attack speed. Is that possible for the clerics?
Yeah.
To actually speed up his attack. He's actually looked like he's punching a little bit more frequently.
There's actually a battle cleric skill if you go deep enough into the tree that as you attack and land blows, you can get a chance of proccing an attack speed buff, and it actually increases your melee attack power too. So it's encouraging.
It's a bit more
The
attack,
melee.
that focused attack.
Yeah, instead of skill use. So to see that he is meleeing a lot more than he is using skills, I would definitely assume he has that skill.
Which is kind of why we've seen him do a lot more of the buffs and the heals, like
He saves
the
his
skill-based
yeah.
heals. He's saving his heal or his MP for all of his heals and not using it on damage skills.
Right.
It's his attack speed.
Definitely.
Which I would almost say that's probably a bit older of a strategy for Rose. I mean that's always skill usage in PvP used to be kind of an odd thing. You would use it a little bit, buff yourself. You may get a skill off if it's a stun, or a
Yeah.
de-effect or debuff of some sort.
That was always the opener. Is the first to pull off the stun usually won.
right.
And we've done quite a bit of work to take that away from being the biggest factor.
Well, matches used to last for like 2.5 seconds,
Yeah.
like 5 minutes the last match. So
I stunned you first. I win.
yeah,
It's the I win button. We remove as much of the I win buttons as possible.
But I like the I win button.
We reserved it for the GMs only.
We should get to see you cast it, right?
But yeah.
Ooh.
They both just sleep each other?
No,
Oh,
one
okay.
got put to sleep. Yeah.
it's like Fish stopped to give himself some buffs and heal himself.
Yeah, I do see I Won't Bite hit pretty hard at times. But then it just gets kind of negated right away by Fish healing himself. I can see
It's-
he went pretty deep into the healing tree too, because those are
Those are
some
some
pretty
big
high
heals.
hit. Yeah, those are big hills.
Which you can take a few punches, then stop, heal yourself, then go back to hit the other guy. Like
Yeah.
if he's not if I Won't Bite doesn't have quite the heal, he's gonna have to do it more frequently. It's probably into that mana burn that he's running into. It's just losing mana. But the damage that Fish is taking comparative is much higher.
Bender's Mom, it was a little bit of work to get the tournament set up, but it's something we can definitely do again. I kind of got thrown into it late into its setup, so it was a bit of a rush for me to finalize it out and get it set up and organized. But we can definitely do more of these. The challenge site is actually pretty nifty for
It is,
helping
it is,
keeping
it
track
is.
of all the.
Well, now we have
matches.
also the accounts, the characters that are set up for it. Like
Now we have all the accounts and characters to set up now, so it'll be a lot easier next time we do this.
we talked about doing a tournament last year for Rose, and I think the discussion was like we were so focused on trying to get the balance out that
Yeah.
we kind of said not to do it because the balance would have been like negative. It would just been
It was
brutal, one-sided, whatnot. So we were kind of waiting to do kind of another tournament. It's been a few years since we've done a serious kind of tournament for Rose.
Yeah. So now that we've had a lot of like the community state that everything feels a lot more balanced, we figured it was a good time, and here we are. There are still some more class balances that are intended to go through for like the last quarter of this year. The Scout's going to get some attention. What were the other classes? The Artisan and the Bourgeois. They're a little bit lacking. And it's kind of evident by seeing how many people actually joined the tournament with those classes in mind. We had one Borg sign up, and he didn't last very long, unfortunately. But yeah, some of the other classes, it's pretty obvious which classes are PvP oriented and just combat oriented to want to enter in. So we're going to try and see if we can level the playing field for the combat aspect of things and just let everybody have an opportunity to be a combat class or combat build if they really want to. If not, just be more combat utilized.
I'm seeing a lot more from I Won't Bite in terms of the absorbs and the blocks, triggering this fight that I did the last fight. Like he seems to be negating some of the damage from Fish more frequently.
Probably keeping his mana shield up a little bit more heavily, or at least more attention on it, because it will prolong his survivability. Fish is relying on his melee and his healing skills, but it puts him into a little bit of a dangerous spot if he ever has to. Well, let's say
Stop and heal.
he gets silenced
Right.
at that low point. He can't heal himself now, and it becomes a little bit of a panic. While if you have the shield, it's kind of an upper buffer. So you know where it's gonna, when it runs out, to replace it right away. I'm not quiet.
Well, your
I
distance
think
from
you're
the
just
mic,
so
They
far
want you
from the
close.
your
mic.
distance from the
that-
mic is
yeah.
cutting.
Oh yeah.
You have to get closer to the camera.
No.
And then they can hear.
It requires two things.
I can't get closer.
I think
you
they're
might
trying to
see my
they're
face.
trying
I'll
to
melt.
trick you.
I will melt. It's
Just
like
put a-
water for the Wicked Witch. Camera for my face. It's a vampiric thing. I don't know. Whatever excuse you want to have that justifies me not
Just
being on
dress
camera.
in pure black suit and walk in.
Only my right hand is allowed to be on camera.
Yes.
They're definitely doing different skill builds with the cards. Looks like the Knights had a very similar skill build Stats may have been a little bit different, but like the skill builds seem to be closer aligned, where there's a different strategy between both of the two clerics. Skills and probably stats a little bit to set with it, but definitely their skills.
Stop drinking. Who's drinking?
Well, if you're allergic, if you're water's bad for you. Oh, me.
Yeah.
It's my Powerade, man.
Powerade.
I've been here. I plan on being here for quite some time tonight. Like I need to keep myself awake.
Are you advertising?
Powerade.
It's brought to you
Powerade.
by Powerade.
Powerade. It's what was in the
or
fridge.
It's whoever wants to pay
It
the
was
most
it was whatever was in the fridge. I grabbed.
I heard that's their tagline. It's like, whatever's in the fridge.
That's it. Whatever's in the fridge.
It's like when
Powerade.
you can't find Gatorade. Powerade.
So right now, Fish is silent, so he's kind of unable to
Which
heal himself.
Casting the silent skill on Fish, other than to prevent him from healing, being that he seems to be just kind of just melee attacking,
Yeah.
isn't going to affect him as much potentially, unless it's a good time thing. He
Yeah.
does his heals, whatever, or just before he would go into heal, you can get that timed off and just sink him a little bit lower in his heals.
Yeah.
But his heals are so strong the moment he comes out of it, he's gonna bounce back.
Yeah. So it has to be the right timing and probably just cross your fingers for a few crits.
I do see a difference in damage received, damage dealt at the moment. Like it seems like the power actually seems to be more on Fish's side now. Where earlier in the game it seemed like I won't bite. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw the power shift. It was like I won't bite was hitting harder early on, and it seemed like something switched late game.
It's possible that they actually decided to switch stats around. Not necessarily stats, but like skills around just between the matches. That's a pretty good thing to do.
I'll PvP
And they had the
at
permission to do that if they actually wanted
111.
to
Okay.
Yeah, 111, guys. 111. You will get CM PvP. Emperor
You're not
Shanks.
gonna like it. It's
What are you doing at
Can I use all my items? And
Oh, we'll drag you into
He might bring in his GM characters, like,
I don't have a GM character.
Leo's GM character, so he can one punch.
I'm only
you.
on Draconis.
Yeah,
So.
he got the win button, I win button,
Yeah.
and then PvP done.
Did you see like the lag at the end? It looked like suicide. He was just like GG. Just fell backwards.
That was Fish, so
Maybe.
Fish does win.
Yeah.
With I Won't Bite taking second. It looks like it's a cleric first and second. And then we have Cumpy or Cumpliclat who's sitting Chris. His name it just makes me want to figure out how to pronounce it. How do I pronounce it? Is there a phonetic way to pronounce this? Taking third. And that concludes the Rose tournament. I believe we're gonna do. You guys gonna play a bit? We're gonna do a break. Get set up for the next game.
Yeah, I mean,
What is our next
well,
game?
you can set up.
Street Fighter.
Is the next game Street Fighter?
Street
I mean, all I'm gonna
is the
do
next
is
game.
fight lunar
Okay.
bears for 30 minutes.
We can do that. We can do that when we get set up for the.
Alright,
for the next
I'll
one.
just get in there.
If that's what you like.
So, after a quick break.
Well, wait.
We'll do a quick break so you can go flip out of this or whatever and get on your character.
Alright, we'll be back.
Alright, thank you for
Some
tuning
tuning
in,
in,
bears.
guys.
You're gonna love this.
Leo's running in.
Leo's come back and say one thing.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna just move all of them to that map in different locations.
Oh, free for all.
Ooh,
it's a
that's
free
a much
for
better
all.
idea.
Yes, beautiful idea.
Alright, so let's.
We'll see how many
it's a
people are
battle
still logged in
royale.
on Pegasus but are falling asleep behind their computer.
So,
You're gonna take my shameless plug and turn off my shameless plug?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
moldy
dude.
t-shirt is amazing.
Can I just can we do it subliminally? Like, just flash it?
in
Oh my
between
God.
each
T-shirt.
skill being used.
T-shirt.
That is horrible. That is horrible. You're not allowed to use the mouse anymore. Didn't I already tell you your clicking turrets earlier was bad?
I don't
So it sounds like we're gonna do a bit of a Royal Rumble here in a
Alright,
little
it's a
bit.
battle royale. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be exciting.
We'll see who Leo calls in that's not paying attention, is just standing there, and then somebody walks over and pokes them and they fall over dead.
But
Are you gonna hide in the corner?
I don't know.
I think
I
I'm gonna
say-
hide near these pretty flowers.
I think first,
Zoom out a little bit.
first, second, and third should team up first because someone's gonna be
Okay,
going
what's
for
up?
them.
It's going.
It was really exciting.
Oh no, turn it on because his shirt gets all fuzzy when the lights are off. Stove becomes a fuzzy stove.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good character name.
Well,
Fuzzy
I didn't
Stove.
think this was
Fuzzy
green,
stuff.
and then I realized it actually is
Is
completely
it
green.
Is it green?
It's like
Gray?
It has
It's
bits
actually
in
a
it.
very off green. Very
I should have specified army green is.
Well, you
So,
specified at least.
with a
like,
green
8
screen
different
behind
versions of
us,
green not
don't
to
wear a green shirt is the moral of the story
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, if only I had those new shirts.
Good thing your hair's not green.
Then everything would be okay.
I
Except
thought
for the
about-
jelly bean one.
If we had the
It's not
jelly
about
bean shirt, you
style,
would just be a
it's not about
face.
style.
It would just be like a jelly bean, face here sitting in your midsection.
But seriously.
What you guys playing or?
We just finished up the Rose tournament.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna,
commentating, we're hyping it up.
and Leo's gonna be bringing everybody else in to do kind of like a free for all
Yeah.
blood fest. I
Everyone
guess,
in the
and
tournament is just
thing.
gonna.
Wow.
Which I'm putting on that like there's gonna be 3 or 4 people that are just sitting there, not paying attention. They'd be watching the stream, not realize what's gonna happen, and then they would tab over and they're just dead, with everybody else running around them.
What would actually be great is if Leo summoned everyone in, and the moment they start, he just went through and punched each one.
So good.
You down.
You did, I know.
I wish we had a command that just brings everyone on the server currently to one place
Oh
and
my
then
God.
turns PvP on.
That would be
It's
funny.
scary.
And
That'd
just
be
do it
so
once
funny,
randomly
yeah.
every day to
Here
keep
he
people on their
comes.
toes.
Where do you go? He went off to your right.
Go, follow Leo.
There he is, way over there. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he's putting them at different places. So.
Yeah.
Is he? Is he really?
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna converge all in the middle. I'm kind of frightened. There, you can control.
Costco's bonkers.
Kind of crazy. So we're having pizza tonight. So we
They
so
wouldn't let me call it in.
Buttercup went over and picked up pizza for us, and well, I don't think you can call an order at Costco, right?
You can.
Oh, you can.
But because I called it 5:10 and they close at 6,
They're like, no?
Oh my
They wouldn't
gosh.
take it, so I had to
Because
wait.
50 minutes matters when you're making pizza, especially Costco pizza.
I waited half an hour for pizza.
It better be the best pizza ever from
It
Costco.
better be the best pizza ever.
Costco better be the best pizza ever.
I can run fast too.
Nope, you can't keep up with Leo.
Dude, that guy's got super speed.
Did he make boots that are even faster?
Yep, he's dropping
Oh my gosh,
people.
look, he's gone already. He's like.
How are we gonna find? This knight's like running the wrong direction.
Hey, don't move.
Hey, don't move.
Leo should just summon them all in and say, try to catch me.
Right.
First one to
What
tag
is
me
this?
gets
Is he, like,
a
the punching
prize.
This map is confusing. Lion's Plains, there's like 3 different of these
Well,
rooms.
you're giving out everyone's position
Oh,
right now, man.
snap.
If they want to
Oh,
hit
I'm so
someone, they
sorry.
already hit them.
Well, now we can't see anything. Now we're just staring at a wall.
Well, this wall is
This
really...
is why Stove is not allowed to use the
Look at
mouse.
these graphics.
Oh my gosh.
Should we see
This
what's
is
in
why
my, in
people
my,
think
in my
you're-
gift?
You smoke weed. That's why. That's really
I'm
what it
beginning
is.
to believe the
Does
stream.
everyone
even though I see
play
you
video
every day,
games
you know,
like
but-
this? Whoa. Alright, you can do camera.
Okay.
I
So
need to
where-
just
where
chill
was
out,
that?
man.
Where are we at? Is this the ring that we were fighting at earlier?
Oh no, someone got a loose duck.
We got loose duck?
Yeah.
Looks like a knight, not a duck.
No, he looked like a duck. He was yellow with a
He was
crossbow.
very duck-like.
Okay. I think we're completely lost, folks.
Yes.
Can we get a map?
Top right corner.
What's in the daily box?
Should we see what you want in your daily box?
You're giving away the positions now.
Let's find out what's in the daily box. And all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Wait, he ran off. Are we fighting? No.
Okay.
How many do we have to summon in?
He's got a number of
Yeah.
them. But I don't know where they're going to end up fighting at, though. He's got them moved all over the place.
Yeah. They're probably
Yeah, it's
wondering
gonna
what's
be-
happening right now.
It'll be difficult
Like, why am I
to...
back on this map?
I hope they all converge somewhere.
The middle right
Yeah,
there.
'cause it's gonna be hard to... you know.
Come to us. Come to us.
Do you want to be on stream? We're in the circle. The circle of blood.
He is just gonna think he's gonna get attacked.
Maybe this guy won it all. He's
Yeah.
the one that won
If
it
you
all.
want to be on stream, you need to go after PvP Knights 7.
Because that's where we're at.
Who's 7?
Who
Seven?
is 7?
Let's go back.
We're selling you up
I know, right? Oh, Ronnie also.
Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie. Ronnie, they're coming for you.
No, let's pick someone with an easier name.
Ronnie, we gave him
So what do
Ronnie,
you say?
okay.
Okay, everybody's here. We're gonna begin fighting in Lions Plains. Yeah, the Leo Lions Plains is huge. How are we supposed to get this on the stream?
Hey, Ronnie's in the middle of the map, guys. Go.
Oh,
he's
good
got
away. He's watching the stream,
He
people.
heard. I know. Oh, he's like, I don't want to be here.
He's like, I'm running up a hill.
Where are you going? You can't run away.
Let's scope out the track ahead of him. Ronnie, it's safe this way. You're all safe. Come
No,
on
we
up
don't
the
see
hill.
anybody.
Oh, he's gone.
No. We just got juked.
What happened?
He tricked us.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go in the middle here. There's gotta be some fights in the middle.
Ronnie just did.
Oh,
Oh.
there's fish.
So there's fish.
We
You
found a
definitely
cleric.
want to get revenge on fish.
Yeah, I mean.
Here we go, people, right there.
Nobody likes a
Or-
winner.
Wow.
Nobody likes a winner.
Wow. That was uncalled for.
Hey man, I'm just trying to get this hype.
Hi, fish.
But he is right. If you guys want to take down the winner, he's in the middle of the map. Oh,
Where's everybody fighting?
it's the middle of the ring. Oh,
There we go.
We might see.
No.
They're running away
It's
from each
Jeremy.
other.
This
That's
is a straight up
Jeremy.
death match.
This is.
Jeremy,
We're playing
they're-
chicken?
they're
They both went
sizing
different
each other
directions.
down.
Wow.
Oh man.
We're gonna follow fish.
Whoever has
The last
their,
time I scouted ahead from him, he ran the other way. So
whoever has their draw distance set.
yeah, there's
Oh, he
nothing.
disappeared.
There's nothing.
He disappeared.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, somebody's
oh,
dead.
everyone's right here. This is where all the action's going
Let's
down.
mourn the loss.
Oh my gosh. Moment
Raider
of
9.
silence.
Alright, we're done mourning.
Morning, moved on, looking for some fights.
Here we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Mage.
Ten.
Dead mage.
I know.
So,
The action cam is on night 24. Oh my god. Oh, he's approaching someone else. Oh, never mind.
He's in a
that's
hustle.
someone who's
I
already
know.
dead.
This is someone who's already been taken down. He turned around. He choose you.
He probably sees my dot on the map and is like, "What the heck?
Yeah,
Who are you?
Giving away. my
Who's
location.
there?"
He's getting ready for you right there. You see.
Okay. Sticking to the path is wise.
Too difficult.
Oh, he
Oh.
found someone else. We got some action here.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's a.
More night-on-night action.
It's like
Yeah.
And then they realize this is
Aw.
going to take too long. Here we go, folks.
That was incredible. Yeah, let's not bother with
yeah,
this.
like not this again, guys.
Do
You
you
gotta
think
take
that
that.
maybe this is much like Hunger Games, right? Like there's allies. Like,
It would have been better if they
knights
just
are-
both went, hey, we shouldn't be fighting each other. Let's go
Yeah.
find the winners. You know, like it's just
That was
take them
great.
down.
It's like they both came to the exact same realization at the same time.
Yeah.
This is going to go nowhere.
Wait.
What's the point?
Oh, he's scouting the area.
I'll scout ahead for you, sir. This is it. There's nobody here. Come on up. Don't just stand there. Come on up.
I hope they're actually all paying attention to the stream, but night 24 is probably not.
You think they're stream sniping?
There we go.
Whoa, Raider.
Raider 6. Oh,
Where'd he come from?
Wow. Oh my god, ninja.
Uh-oh. There he is.
Oh no, night 24!
Oh,
Look behind you!
he doesn't see it coming.
Oh, this is gonna be devastating. Run! It's just a bird. Oh,
Oh no.
He's,
Oh no, he's getting
a
surrounded.
pincer. Oh no.
What?
What
They're
is
working
happening?
together.
Oh,
my
no.
gosh.
This is crazy. Do you think the knight? Oh! You think the knight will take advantage of?
Oh
Here
my
we go.
god. Oh,
This is what we're looking for. Big group.
Ever?
Ever. So we got. Why are we running away, people? Fight. Oh, cleric down. That's why.
oh, they ganged up on the cleric. Oh, who got taken down?
The other cleric. Fish dead.
Fish. No.
Dead fish.
Oh, they're chasing down Raider now. What?
What did the raider ever do to you?
I know.
Are they friends?
Oh no, they're chasing down the cleric.
Seems like we got some teamwork here,
I
folks.
know. They're like
They're mad at
down with
fish.
the clerics.
Revenge
Oh
on
my God.
fish.
Yeah, they're so angry at them right now.
This is the next episode of Hunger Games right here,
Yeah,
folks.
right.
Hunger Games 3. This is the
Rolls edition.
Alright.
Oh man, that pincer attack. Oh, he got caught.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a
Oh
slow.
no.
Oh, we should have equipped you with fireworks so we could do the Hunger Games thing when someone dies.
Oh, I got them covered.
Yeah.
no, the
champ
champion's
coming
coming.
for a quick, easy kill.
Oh, this is,
Oh my
this
gosh,
is a
this-
big
Oh my
fight.
God. Hide behind the rock.
I don't know if that works.
Whoa, shucks. Says 90.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Never let us down. Night 24 is just sadistic, just watching.
I'll let them all kill each other, then I'll finish them off.
They're like, let's
Yeah,
go
look,
over
they're
here.
running
now.
out
There
as
seems to
yeah,
be
they
some
seem to be
serious
like
teamwork here.
teamwork right
Yeah,
now.
I don't
Gosh, what's
know.
up with this?
I mean, that's really how to win. You
I
have to
say
have
you push
allies in this
the I
format.
win button. Oh no. Quarter 13. He doesn't know what's coming. Say, whoop, they just left him
Oh, the
alone.
bird.
Oh, it looks like they're reviving.
Are they?
Yeah, Raider 6, he got, oh no. He,
I think he was invisible.
yeah. Man, they're running as a gang now. What's up with this?
Some territorial stuff going on
I
here.
know. You know, what started off as a battle royale, you can see
Alright,
camaraderie and teamwork
I don't
now.
know.
It's
These-
interesting.
There's definitely some teamwork going
I know.
on here.
Crazy. Put them over the map.
How's it
You're
going?
gonna be
Oh,
all over
dude.
the place.
I do.
Oh, Raider 9 goes down. Or no, he probably went down a while ago, right?
I think we already seen him.
We just
dead.
respawned him dying.
Yeah.
Anybody that
I need
dies
to-
should be
I need
getting
to
pulled back
fix
to the
that.
waiting area.
They have teamwork going on. I say you go in
Yeah, I
and
noticed that.
Yeah,
use
this
the I
is-
win button.
So
Well, they can be, you know, friendly as much as they want, but in the end, this is Highlander status. There can be only one.
We should be like one last one standing gets this.
It is. I
Great.
told them last
Oh.
one standing.
What
Last
did
one
they
standing.
get?
I'll give them a little extra something because.
Oh man.
Because
So there's some serious teamwork going on over here.
this is
Which
serious
is all going to just
business.
end up in backstabbing in the end. So.
This could be longer than the whole tournament. As they're like teamwork
think-
around and run around in circles.
So how many? Is it everyone that was in the tournament is in here, or
We're just
Most, yeah,
everybody-
if they're in the
do you know
tournament.
what the number was? Like,
like
20 people or something?
There's 24 people that were in the tournament total. Not everybody stayed for this part though.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Vendors.
I think we lost about 8 people.
It's definitely clans are, and old rivalries are coming out.
I know.
I like watching them all gang up on fish.
What happens at
That
what
was
happens
kinda
at the
funny.
very
Sad.
what happens at the very end
Sad.
if they make a deal to both eat the berries?
Fish had no friends.
Oh, then they will die.
Okay.
That's- I'm not as free.
Then Leo comes in and punches them both.
Then I win.
I know. Yeah, I agree with what the stream is saying. The clans will work together, and then
And then they'll just beat each other
yeah,
up.
Absolutely.
I mean, glory for the clan.
Of course.
It's true. That's where it's at.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you work together with your clan members first, right?
So I've been following one side, but I wonder where the other guys are.
Should probably just walk over the mountain. Just to cut corners.
I don't have that on. Thank you.
Now we don't have to see your name in the stream.
Oh, he had the same idea.
Well, I want to see their names. So.
Just push him down. Hey, you got wings.
Oh,
Watch,
yeah.
watch my wings.
They actually
Oh,
can't.
there we
Yeah,
go.
they actually can't see you though. Even our streams can.
Looks like they're having a hug fest here in the tournament ring. Well, we gotta wrap this up and get up set up for the next
Well, you
game.
can
What are we
set-
doing?
you can
I
set
would
up now.
start setting up.
Okay.
So, you guys
we
can
have
continue to
time.
commentate.
We have until. Take control.
Good, dude. Squeaky chairs. So wait, what are we streaming now? Next,
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Are we gonna take the cameras outside and watch you guys actually fight on the street?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
a-
you
is that
guys
a
wanna
real
do
thing?
that? I mean, I've trained my
The-
whole life for
the
this.
street fight.
Really?
Yeah. For this eventual street fight, you know.
He's been training people, but he can't give himself a haircut.
That's why I can't give myself a haircut, because I don't
That's
do
why.
anything but train on the streets.
So focused.
Yeah. I don't know.
Gotcha.
This is more passive than I thought it would be. Oh, here we go. In the circle. What?
Are they actually
Fight.
fighting? I keep hearing beeps.
Fight!
Powering on.
At least pretend to fight.
We have so many controllers in here and cables in here. It's ridiculous, people. Ridiculous. And you're gonna add more, aren't you? Yeah, I figured. Yep. This literally could take forever.
Well, there could be fighting here. They're
I don't know.
choosing not to.
Here they go. They're rushing in. They're running past them. They didn't see him. He hid inside of a flower, and that seemed to work.
It's a good strategy.
They won't see me if I pretend I'm a tree. They can't see me. I'm a tree.
I am a dot.
Hey, you can use that in a street fight.
Right? I'm a tree.
They might
Can't
not see
me.
you.
Can't see me.
I know.
If I stay really still, they can't see me.
Well, I'm just gonna keep going back and forth and simulate this guy dying over and over again.
Simulate.
And fish goes down.
Poor fish.
Oh,
They're not even fighting. They're hugging it out. What is this, people? PvP or what?
Fish already won the tournament though, so he's got nothing else to prove, you know?
Oh, here. Oh, this might be suicidal. No, they're
No.
teammates.
They're
If there's like 5 people in here and 4 of them on the same
They're all
team.
over there, like hugging, giving high fives, talking on Skype or something, and be like, yeah, yeah.
5 people. Come on. How could you all be allies?
Because they are.
Do we specify
This is not how you.
free
This
for
is not
all?
how you PvP. This is not how you.
Well, this is
PvP.
how it would be in the Hunger Games. Like
This
they're
would be.
camping out right now.
Hiding in trees and
And
bushes.
someone
protecting
drops a
their terrain.
beehive on them.
Right. Then they team up.
Oh!
Oh, somebody see if you
Shots
team up, people.
fired.
One lesson: if you team up,
Oh no, Scout 4.
he just vanished.
No.
He's like, I'm gonna poke him, and then I'm out.
That was amazing. Hats off to Scout 4. So I hope all these combatants standing here are donating right now, because that would be the only explanation.
Donate.
They're writing out their credit card numbers.
We gotta do it. We
Hold
gotta
on.
do our extra life donation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow Bob, dude. Summon some monsters on him. Leo, monsterize him. Kill them. Kill them all. Oh, they're buffing each other. Raider was there.
Raiders
Raider
are
not
everywhere.
there.
Just always assume a raider is near.
I declare that we win. We win. We'll duke it out right here.
Well, I certainly didn't win anything with my poor knowledge of the game I work on.
They're circling the oak tree, which I think is a ceremonial way of saying we're just here to be friends.
Do you think that's an oak?
Are we really going to argue the fact that
I
a
think it
3D
might be
tree,
a Japanese maple.
Maybe. They are circling the Japanese maple tree?
Yeah. It's not quite fall yet. It's,
Okay. I don't think really there's seasons.
You don't think so?
I don't believe so.
I believe the planets rotate at
Okay.
every 10 minutes.
So that is that's already. This is hooked into the PS3. This is already hooked into the PS3.
Yeah, I hooked that into the PS3.
And so.
Oh, here we go.
This goes out to
There we go, something serious.
Yeah.
So that needs to go out.
This is
to
what
the Game
happens
capture.
when you mess with Leo.
Here, this goes into here.
And where does this go?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Ooh.
So one goes into the TV and the other goes into the
Oh.
Oh no.
You dead. You dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, take that.
I think that guy's fist is bigger
Oh.
than
Oh my god.
that knight is right there. Like I think his fist literally is bigger.
Wait.
There's nowhere to hide. Uh-oh. Run night 24.
He's like, everywhere I go, they keep spawning on top of me.
Oh no!
There we go. There we go. Wall of ugliness right there.
Well played.
Oh my goodness.
Just remember,
Champion down.
we're always in charge.
Leo, we found one over here. Come kill it. Just wait, a mob is spawned on top of him. Yeah, that's right. Turn that
Keep
corner.
running, keep
going that
running.
way. You're going the right way. Don't worry,
Oh,
they're
look at
friendly.
that. No, this
No,
way.
come this way. Come on. Come on.
Sorry, you've been marked for death.
The system has chosen you. He's like, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
This is a safe place. Just stay here. I'm gonna grab some water. This
game
might
of
take a
hiding.
while.
We're actually getting out of time here, folks. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Throw you with our little blank advertising screen here. Stick around for a little bit because we're gonna do some Street Fighter in a couple minutes as we're getting everything set up, and it should be action orientated. But thanks for joining so far and joining us with the Rose PvP tournament and watching the final stages of that.